This, oh man. Oh. This is Travis Wayne Goodsoul. I've been bogged down today with other stuff, so I've haven't gotten to the comments. I'm wanting to do it here. We may not. Deseret News broke this today, 2 hours ago at 9, so it was an hour before the prophets meeting. The church is now backtracking. Just like Trump is backtracking, so too is the church. They must have just received the the statistical report. This is hilarious. So, if you're not familiar with what's been going on, the nation had approved LGBT marriages, and of course the Mormon Church was anti-gay marriage. We don't want it, and going around trying to tell everybody to vote against it and blah blah blah, and then they lost, and then they went on this religious liberty kick because their religion was being jeopardized by the homo agenda. And so the church came out and said, okay, well, if you guys are going to behave like that, any adopted children of an LGBT parent doesn't get to be baptized. So there. And now the breaking news is that they're backtracking. Okay, we'll allow baptisms, please, anybody. Anybody, please join our church. We're desperate now. Oh man. And so not only that, but then they follow it up with updates to the handbook regarding not just the baptisms being allowed, but apostasy. Did you get it? They talk about having to backtrack and allow children adopted into gay parents' household, and now they're talking about changing apostasy also. Oh man. Okay, so it's regarding homosexual behavior as apostasy. And Dallin H. Oaks is usurping President Nelson to do it. It was a leadership conference this morning. So it would have been at 8 o'clock, and then they would have put this out at 9:09 when this came to me. Oh man. So let's find out what this is all about here. After our abuse of gay people and the hate law that was passed by Utah on Tuesday, the church has decided to backtrack and be nice and allow anybody in because we're desperate for numbers. Oh man, Deseret News has got all these advertisers now because they've changed their privacy policy to allow these advertisers to examine our hard drives. So yeah, this ain't cool. So yeah, the church also will update its handbook of instructions for leaders, and that's the one I've been wanting to get to for over a week now. And I've got a cool little thing to add to my video clips intros, and so to remove the label of apostasy for homosexual behavior. I'm willing to bet they left out certain other behaviors. Oh, man. Should help affected families. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put infected families. What are you doing? Stop it. This site is turning to trash. Okay. We are optimistic that a majority of people, whatever their beliefs or orientations, long for better understanding and less contentious communications. Yeah, we'll have peace as long as you conform. So again, the church. I see this as an encouraging step forward, says Troy Williams of Equality Utah. No, it's not. It's a deceptive two-step. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, man. If the church has to change for you, then it's not the church for you. Man. What? Monkey and now a guy with a long nose? Must be an advertisement. This may be that we may be one. A gay Mormon's perspective on faith and family. Oh, Elder Todd Christofferson, he did it. The church still will not relent to allow anybody who's gay into the celestial kingdom. And so the whole concept of families can be together forever, except unless you're gay, still applies. They're not talking about that, but that's what's still going on. It's a two-step. The plan of salvation. The importance of chastity will not change. See? Fine, you can be gay, you can be baptized, but you're not going to heaven. Which makes sense, because the highest degree of the celestial kingdom are for those who want to have kids in the eternities. And so there's other kingdoms. Do Mormons not get it? Because they're not expressing it to others. The highest degree of the celestial kingdom is not for families. It's for couples. And Joseph Smith said, one man, one woman. Not Brigham Young's, one man and as many women as he can round up. Oh, man. That's just hilarious. The flurry of policy changes over the past year. We're inspired by revelation? What? No. President Nelson, who became the church president in January 2018, told general and area authorities from around the world during Thursday morning's meeting. Are they doing it earlier than 10? This must be last week. That a flurry of policy changes over the past year were inspired by revelation. No, they weren't, Nelson. I could do better than you. Unbelievable. Don't you think that you can do better than the prophet? He's the one who's called by God, even though he was the next in line after the death of the previous one. But he's chosen. It's all revelation. It's not a business decision to increase membership and tithing money. Oh my God. So another thing to add to this weekend's conference. Unbelievable. Oh, man. And I hope none of you LGBT are even considering going back to the church. Just stay away. Don't leave them alone. We just need to all get everybody out. We need to rescue people from the church. Oh, man. Because if you expect the church to change, it's not the church for you. Or the church is not changing, I can't remember how I said it. And I forgot to write down the other thing, so I don't know what I was going to title this video. Two-step, that's right. Okay, we're done. So I'll eventually try to get to today's comment replies, which were only 2 so far, and then the count. I don't really care about the count anymore. I've already exposed Russian involvement. They're now putting thumbs down on my own personal life videos. So so yeah, I mean, there's nothing we can do about Russians. YouTube won't do anything to stop them. Trump won't do anything to stop them. And so, yeah, I've exposed them. They know who they are. They know that I know who they are. And so, yeah, the thumbs down are worthless now. So, hope you guys all realize that. And, man, because, yeah, they're not willing to give me the views so that I can destroy the church, because I've destroyed the church. My videos said it right out, that there's no way the church can be true. It's just fact. Yes, fact, Mormons. You know, that thing that you know nothing about because you go by opinion and feelings, and you call it spirit. Because if you call your opinions and feelings spirit, nobody can challenge you. So, oh man, this is horrifying. And then, yes, they sum it up at the end. The general sessions of the 189th, no, 172nd annual general conference will be held Saturday and Sunday. Today's news remarks: for the first time, the church has released information from leadership. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, all right, so. Oh my God. Okay, we need to keep that one in the archives. I don't want information. Advertisements, advertisements, advertisements. All right, so yeah, I'll put this up. The Mormon two-step, the Mormon LGBTQGS two-step. See, you got to watch my video about no groups, the hate bill one. Can't have groups. You know, the LGBTQ have already caused confusion, and even though they're merged into one group, they're all separate groups. And that's not all. There's other groups that are not included that are being victimized. And we can't unvictimize everybody. So anyway, that's the other video.